A crosswalk crackdown on the east side. Police are trying a more direct method to keep pedestrians safe. 2 pedestrians were killed in crosswalks in Bellevue in the last month. And hello again, I'm Steve Rabel.
I'm Monique Minglava. Now, to combat that, police set up a sting. Camera 7 news reporter Allison Grandi is live right now in Bellevue. And Allison, they had quite the setup at that intersection today.
They did, Monique. We're at one of the busiest, if not the, this time of year, intersections here in Bellevue. This is right outside of Bellevue Square. And what we found today and what police showed us, people around here don't really know when they're allowed to cross.
Ma'am.
I got that one violator.
Bellevue police set up at Northeast 8th and Bellevue Way, ready to stop pedestrians and drivers who fail to follow crosswalk laws.
If you're a driver and there's a pedestrian in a crosswalk, you have to stop behind the stop line, wait for that pedestrian to not only cross your side of the road, but one additional lane.
White car making the right going northbound right now. Little white car going northbound.
A motorcycle officer quickly pulled over that driver and had backup.
Your turn off of Northeast 8th there was illegal.
Dozens of drivers were stopped, including Joanne Bellinger.
I'm surprised about it. I'm like in my mid-70s and I never knew that was the law.
2 pedestrians were struck and killed in Bellevue in the last month. Officers say both were in crosswalks when they were hit.
Start flashing the hand.
Today it wasn't just drivers. Pedestrians were warned too.
As soon as that signal turns from the walk signal to a flashing hand with a countdown, that means that it's not okay to enter the intersection.
The operation was orchestrated from overhead, with 2 plainclothes officers walking back and forth in the crosswalks.
If they witness a violation, they're calling it out, and our officers are stopping those folks driving the cars. Ma'am! Okay, you need to just go ahead and wait until the next one, okay? So if you hit the button right there, it'll turn green in a second, okay?
The goal today was to warn as many people as possible to save lives.
Well, as long as he didn't give me a ticket, I'm happy about it.
Back here live, you can see we have the walk sign. We have to be careful, though. We have to walk around this car with this lady here. So you can cross, obviously, when the sign's illuminated. But what we found today is that many people are getting into the intersection when that changes and starts to count down. And then people turn right, and they're not giving them enough clearance. So they were able to warn many people today, and they hope that's going to make Bellevue even safer. Live in Bellevue, Allison Grandi, Cairo 7 News.
Now, remember, all intersections are considered places where people can legally cross the road, and that is true even if there is not a crosswalk marking. Going in depth now, there are rules pedestrians need to keep in mind. It may seem like common sense, but state law says pedestrians can't suddenly leave the curb and walk or run in front of a vehicle when it's so close the driver just can't stop.